Was driving his motorcycle around a bend on the A406 when he hit a bump on the road and came off his bike, hitting a lamppost before coming to rest at the side of the road. The roadside memorial was in two parts when I found it. There were flowers taped up a lamppost and all along a guardrail at the side of the road, and then there was a floral tribute next to a house that butted right up to the slip road onto the A406. It was this that really captured me. The red and white flowers spelling Dad seemed so poignant against the scorched grass and deep green of the structure it was lent against. This area was separate and secluded up a hill, like the family's own personal memorial space. There was a man in the driveway of the house, cleaning his car in mechanic's overalls, so I had a fairly clear idea that he would know what had happened at the site. What the man told me was very unexpected. He was the last person to be with Ibrahim before he died. This man had seen many accidents along this stretch of road and was actively campaigning to make it safer. He told me that Ibi, as he was known, had fought a long time to survive but hadn't made it and had died in his arms. I noticed on the lamppost that many of the cards and flowers were addressed to the friends and family of the deceased and were put there by locals along this stretch of road. Ibrahim Yalcin was a young father of two from Wood Green in North London. He died on the 17th of July 2010 at 21 years old. As far as long-term roadside memorials go, this was one of the more impressive I'd witnessed. A tree on the side of the road had been wrapped in permanent false flower decorations and endless teddy bears, and was adorned with strings and flowers around its entire breadth. It was clear to see some of the offerings were newer than others by their vibrant colours compared to some of the flowers that were almost grey. What really struck me was the number of teddy bears attached to this tree. Some of them had clearly been there for so long that their fur had turned grey and eroded and cracked, making them almost camouflaged with the bark. I asked a passerby if he knew what had happened at this site, and he told me that around 10 years ago, a girl from the school down the road was killed in a traffic accident. I couldn't ascertain an identity from this site, however, probably due to how long ago the accident had occurred and the lack of information I had to go on. It was at this point that I decided I must be more lateral about my investigative skills, and I began dropping my card in local letterboxes. This is a transcript of a letter I received from the memorial's closest neighbour. Dear Olivia, thank you for dropping your letter through my letterbox on the 11th of August 2010. As I could not get through to your phone, I wrote this informative letter for you. The short story of accidental death on Bridgewater Road near my house is as follows. A few years ago, two young girls were sitting in the car stolen by their boyfriend who was driving it. A police car was chasing behind them. Both were driving on the opposite side of my home, i.e. coming from Sudbury and going to Alberton. The police overtook the stolen car and blocked it. The boyfriend driver tried to run away after stopping his car. The police arrested him. A girl sitting in the front seat near the driver did not move, but the other girl sitting in the rear seat panicked and tried to run away. She crossed the road towards the footpath near my house without looking for oncoming traffic and was involved in a fatal accident with another car coming from Alberton. In theory, she should have exited the car on the side of the footpath. Her head was crushed and there was a lot of blood on the road. The police, the ambulance and a doctor in a helicopter were all rushed to the scene and provided the best possible help and service. The ambulance took that girl to hospital where she was pronounced dead. After, her parents paid tribute to her by offering flowers and other items near the tree. A short Hindu religious ceremony was arranged by her parents on the road following her death. Some of her classmates also paid tribute to the lovely girl. To this day, her parents still bring flowers and cuddly bears to the tribute because they were her favourite. It is a great loss of young life to this country and her family. I don't know her name or her address. May the Lord bless her eternal peace. I see this should help you in your mission. Best regards, yours sincerely, Mr. S. R. Patel.
parts when I found it.